Welcome, viewers, to AGLess Interviews, where we talk to everyday people doing extraordinary things. Hats off to our guest today. Let's go. Today, I'm happy to introduce to you Erik Hill, who is the founder and owner of Global Roast Coffee. One of the reasons why I was looking forward to this interview is because I've been drinking Global Roast Coffee all week. So I've been looking forward to talking to Erik. Good evening, Erik. Thanks for taking time to talk with us about your new and exciting venture.
Good evening, Tony. Thank you for letting me on the program. My name's Erik Hill. I'm 30 years old. I'm from a small town in Inverness, Florida. I'm a carpenter by trade. I love Jesus and my family. I have a beautiful wife named Andy and two beautiful boys, Gary and Thomas. I've been drinking coffee every single day for about a decade now. It's one of those things that it keeps me going.
Can you tell us what Global Roast Coffee is, how it came to be, and what makes Global Roast different?
So Global Roast Coffee is an online coffee company in which you would go online and you would order from me and I would ship it directly to you. Now, Global Roast is a purpose-driven initiative. And with that being said, I'm dedicating 10% of my company's profits to raise awareness for mental health. The nation's youth are really on my heart. So I really want to make an effort to raise our nation's youth up in a mentally healthy world.
Excellent. That sounds like a great initiative.
I'm currently looking for the right ministry or charity to work with. I'm looking for someone who's really wants to make an impact. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this and you have an organization and you think we should partner, go ahead and email me at globalroastcoffeecompany@gmail.com and tell me why we should work with your organization.
Excellent. And I hope that call of action is picked up. And taking a look at this logo here, can you tell us about the design and the colors?
Yeah, so I really wanted to go with something a little bit different. I like the royal blue in the background. It kind of gives me a relaxing feeling. And I chose the gold as an accent to it. And it looks really well together. I think it grabs attention and it shows the customers when they buy a bag of our coffee that they're buying a quality product.
What was it about this supplier that you selected where you said, yes, this is the right coffee?
So when I am vetting my suppliers, I want to make sure that they are dedicated to their craft and that they have an eye for the quality of the coffee that I'm searching for. I messaged them an email with a list of different questions. And in these questions, I asked them what makes them stand out. And I asked them about how they care. Do they care about their coffee? Do they care about their customers? And I wanted to make sure that they sourced the highest quality bean possible. So high quality is a big touching point for me. I want a high quality coffee. They're a family owned business. I support small businesses, support family owned businesses, and I just think that's the right thing to do.
Great. And what are you currently working on?
I'm trying to learn something new every single day. Not a day goes by where I don't consume some sort of educational content. The next thing I'm working on for the company is I want to raise brand awareness. I'm trying to get my product in front of people. I want to get my logo and my mission in front of people. And I want Global Roast to be a household name. I consume a lot of educational content, and a lot of this educational content comes in the form of podcasts. And a lot of the podcasters that I listen to, I really love their message, love their positivity. And I reached out to a few of them. I have not heard back yet, but fingers crossed. Hopefully we will be able to sponsor a podcast here in the future. I'm also reaching out to certain influencers. There's a lot of influencers on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook who love coffee, for one, and they also support mental health. So I'm looking for like-minded individuals to help me in this mission. If you're watching this and you are an influencer or you have a podcast, email me at globalroastcoffeecompany@gmail.com and we can get together and we can talk about future collaborations. I want to add additional products to the website, such as coffee mugs with inspirational sayings, or even t-shirts or hats or some sort of merch that's branded with the Global Roast brand to help raise awareness for our cause.
Absolutely. And what kind of future plans do you have for Global Roast Coffee?
I have big plans. First step in those big plans is that I want to work with a lot of local coffee shops that are around me. I have my eye on quite a few that I want to approach and maybe set up some sort of deal with. Either I can sell my coffee in their shop or they would use my coffee for their drinks. Either one would be a great step forward into raising awareness. I want to work with local family owned retail stores because it's important to me that I work with small family owned businesses. Another thing I have planned for Global Roast is I eventually want to expand and work with coffee producers and meet coffee lovers from around the world. I have friends from all corners of the world, stretching from Australia, Venezuela to UK, and even some in Europe and Germany. It's really phenomenal how many people that I know that live all over the world. And I'd love to be able to just reach out to them and be able to say, hey, here, try this coffee and maybe be a positive source of influence in their life.
Excellent. Speaking of positivity, I understand motivationals are a foundation for Global Roast. How did this pairing come to be?
Well, it's not just a foundation for Global Roast, it's a foundation for me, myself. Not too long ago, I was going through a really rough time. I was depressed. I even had some really dark thoughts, and I chose to combat that in some way. And I tried many different ways, and just consuming positive content, affirming myself every single day, and consuming educational content to help me lift myself up out of these dark times that I was in. So like I said, the motivationals, they were originally to help me. I started posting them on Facebook and people started to like it. It started to gain traction. And now there are a handful of people on Facebook who tell me every single day how thankful they are that I post this positive content. And it really means the world to me because, as I said, it started out as a journey to better my own way of thinking. And here I am now helping others. And to me, that's a real impact.
And discussing challenges, what kind of challenges did you have to overcome for this venture?
Trying to set all of this up on the side while working a 9 to 5 job and balancing family life, home life, and work life.
Yeah.
Facebook turned into almost like a job in itself with all of the maintenance and all the upkeep that is coming in as the Facebook page keeps growing. I'm up to almost 9,300 followers now, which isn't too much, but I can only imagine how the pages that have millions, I can only imagine their problems. It gets pretty busy. So between Facebook, coffee, full-time job, I'm a carpenter. And not only that, but my kids, they want to do sports. They have extracurriculars. So I've been very, very busy, and trying to squeeze this into such a tight schedule has been one of the biggest challenges. Another challenge was trying to find the right supplier. Advertising and marketing, you would think because I have a small but decent Facebook following that the pieces would just fall into place, but they don't. I gotta work a little extra harder to get eyes on Global Roast. And once I believe once we get more eyes on the product and on the mission, that eventually it would just pick up traction and snowball.
Do you have any mentors or those who have inspired you in your direction?
Audiobooks and podcasts. I'm learning something every single day, whether it's something about business. I enjoy fiction, philosophy, human psychology, history, and even some astronomy. So I take content in from all over the place, a wide swath, and it really helps add to my everyday knowledge. I have my Aunt Kathy and Uncle Richard. They have been self-employed for many years, and their support has just been unwavering. Their belief in me is unreal, and they've been supportive of me every step of the way. I have my older sister, Sarah. I gotta give her a special mention. She is super creative, super smart, and very wise. And she has helped me in a lot of things when it comes to the design of the labels, to the design of the product. She even helped me with some things on the website. She was just a big help. So my entire family has been very supportive of me. I don't think I've had a single person say anything negative. I'm at a loss for words. They're the best. My family is awesome. I want to make a special shout out to anybody who I've asked for feedback and has given me honest feedback. You guys are the real heroes, because some of you were like, no, this doesn't work and this is why. I didn't get a lot of yes people, which is awesome. Everybody was just willing to help and give me genuine feedback. Thank you to everybody.
Excellent. And what advice would you have for aspiring entrepreneurs?
To just do it. It might be cliche, but you can't be stuck in the idea phase forever. At some point, you're just going to have to take a chance and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then there's new ideas and you can do it. Another piece of advice is that you just got to be determined and disciplined. Motivation works, it helps, but it only works for so long. To me, motivation is like the tides. They rise and they fall, but determination and discipline, that's the anchor. That's what's going to keep you grounded. That's what's going to keep you going when things get tough or when challenges come up that you're not quite ready for. Discipline is going to carry you through it. And I can't leave out faith. You got to have faith. There are things that are going to happen that are out of your control that you just have no control over. And when that happens, you just got to take a step back and say, you know what? I believe in my purpose. I believe in my mission. I believe in my product or service, whatever it is that you're trying to do as an entrepreneur. And you just got to have faith.
Great advice. Besides having a passion for coffee, is there any other hobbies you enjoy?
I love to play video games. It's one of my guilty pleasures. Computer games, Xbox games. I have a lot of fun with them. I love to play games with my kids. I love to spend time with my family. I love traveling and doing different things with them. Here coming up, my granddaughter's birthday party, we decided we were going to take her to the aquarium, and we're doing that tomorrow. So that's fun. That's what I enjoy, making my family happy.
Is there a favorite place that you like to visit or want to travel to?
Well, I haven't traveled very far out of my little realm of existence. I'm from Florida, so I love the beach. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to just relax and unwind. If I had the choice, I'd love to travel. I like the mountains, maybe see the Grand Canyon out west. It would be a really great experience for me. And I would love to travel abroad. I've never been out of the country. There's coffee shops in Italy that I hear are just amazing. So I would love to go try some of those. And I'd love to just travel the world.
Sounds exciting. Thank you, Erik, for sharing your time and insight with us today.
Thank you, Tony, for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
For our cherished viewers, we hope you check out Global Roast Coffee at globalroastcoffee.com to order some fantastic brew. You can also help support Erik by clicking the follow button on his Facebook page, Erik Hill. Also, please do click the like button for this video and subscribe. Until next time, blessings be.
Blessings be.